Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about the theory that pretty much every single person has talked about, but I think this is one thing that no one has actually spoken about or kind of clocked onto. So I'm kind of very interested to know that if I'm right, huzzah. If not, then at least it's a fun theory. And again, it's the same theory of who are Amelia's parents, and we all know. But if you want to hit that like button first, hit subscribe as well as turn on all notifications first, then let's jump straight into it. So first of all, who are Amelia's parents? Now, there's a lot of kind of speculation on the fact that it's Void Knight or Void King as well as Void Queen. But a lot of time is that we know that at points during season 1, I don't think Void Knight really saw Amelia on her own, like, you know, demorphed or anything like that, or if they did, he just didn't kind of recognize her. And you kind of think, that's a bit strange, isn't it? You know, you should be able to, know who your daughter is or anything like that. And again, when we saw Void Queen, she popped in and out very quickly, and again, saw Amelia. Apparently in Void Queen says that the humans took something from her, as well as Void King, or, as Tarek.
With the power of the Sporg beast, you could get revenge.
Revenge? On who?
Have you forgotten what the humans took from us?
No. I'll never forget.
And this is a thing that has been a fact that, they took the daughter or their child away, etc., and they don't know. So there's a huge, plot thing there, but you think that maybe they would recognize Amelia. But what? Oh, we've got something. So I'm going to kind of go through it before I give my hot take on it. So we're looking at the evidence. So the evidence is that, everyone's saying now that Amelia is from Rafcon, or she's an alien because she liked the cake that the others that they made for that Rafconian cake. But then everyone's more like, oh, well, the others didn't like it, but she kind of does. Now, there is a main thing from this. One, that whole entire scene was improvised, so them kind of eating it without any hands could mean that she was laughing, so therefore it does look like she's enjoying it. But normally when you have something to eat or drink that people don't like, some people do like it. Now, when I used to work for Jessup's, I would have, say, gingerbread men with spaghetti sauce, like the canned spaghetti, not pasta sauce, and everyone was like, what the fuck? Or at university, I love haggis, so my friends all hated the taste, but I really like it. So taste buds and stuff like that changed, so maybe the others couldn't stand it, but Amelia really liked it. And remember, it was cooked, from what I know, using earth ingredients. So not unless the others didn't like either the pure amount of sugar or whatever was in the cake compared to what this is. So was it? Either way, if it was made with ingredients from Earth or not from Earth, either way, some people do have different taste buds compared to the others. Now, we know that Pop Pop worked at Area 61. It's been mentioned briefly. It's never really been kind of brought up again, etc., etc. And for me to hear that, it kind of was like, oh, okay, maybe stuff happened. So obviously we know that he left, and the whole place was shut down because it was a government scheme. We don't know. Hopefully we will find out much later on as the series kind of progresses. We've only got 11 more episodes left. Whenever they drop, we don't know. We know that they finished and they're ready to go pretty much. So I think it's in season 2. So it says, at the end of Dino Fury, we found out that Centaur, Void Knight, was an alien, and then this meaning that the fact that Amelia was human. So we found this out. What happened? It's the fact that, they are aliens and Amelia is human, but I think a little bit different. In season 2, Amelia sees Void Knight in human form for the first time, but it's aka Tarek. It's not Void Knight, so you kind of think that maybe she would see her father, but she doesn't recognize him. She doesn't say anything, and people have moved past that thought of knowing that, all kind of thinking that Void Knight or Tarek was Amelia's dad. And that's it. Till now, until there's more evidence. We have more evidence, and no one so far has talked about this. And I'm like, what the hell? So, here we go. In episode 6, Slifer finds the device that can erase people's memories and replace them.
Then we use the magical amulet I found in the basement. I can erase the Rangers' memories and replace them with lies. They'll come to fight.
Oh, and leave without remembering a thing.
We saw it in the episode where he said the Rangers will find pickles, and that's all they found. And thus, therefore, they were going to change the memories, which, again, I generally really thought, why the fuck aren't you making them so that they're attacking each other or that they hate each other or something like that?
Hold that thought. Memory mix-up.
What's going on?
Gather round and I'll tell you.
Story time!
You came looking for Sporix, but you saw 0 bad guys, and what looked like a Sporix was just a juicy green pickle.
Just a juicy green pickle.
Perhaps someone's messing with your memories.
I don't think so. My memory's crystal clear.
Exactly.
Mine too. Definitely.
We all saw the pickle with our own eyes. I can show you the memory.
All right.
Whoa.
What is that?
Is that a pickle? Now that is big.
And juicy.
And green.
See? It was just a pickle.
So, what happens if Amelia is from Rafcon, but when Tarek and Centaur were in trouble, they used the machine on Amelia so that she would forget who her parents were, and also used it on Pop Pop. Now, this could go into two ways. Maybe they used it on Pop Pop to say you are her grandpa, so therefore she's part of your family, and thus therefore those are the memories that kind of stuck in when both Tarek and Centaur were being chased or in trouble. They didn't want the experiments to happen on their daughter, so obviously they made her think that she's human, so therefore she would fit in and obviously part of Pop Pop's family, thus therefore making it a more plausible theory on that one. Maybe not having it in the base, so therefore it was more of a trouble thing. But I feel like this was the best way of doing stuff, and it would have made things easier, and telling them to have a very happy life, thus changing all their memories completely, thus making it easier. It would have been really kind of cool to see if they used the machine on Pop Pop and that he was a bit of a dick. Maybe they also, and I was just thinking this, maybe they used the machine to change his memories so he doesn't want to return to Area 61 and all those memories are completely gone. Now, the memory device could have made Pop Pop not want to kind of talk about it or mention, which is fine. You know, you've got a bad memory, you don't want to talk about it, but he wants to look after Amelia. We know that the device that they use, like the memory key or the magic deflector key that they used,
Spell breaker.
How do you feel?
The same. Maybe I just heard it in my sleep.
literally hit Amelia in the arm and it didn't do anything, so it couldn't bring any sort of kind of memories back. And now thinking about it, it's a major big plot, because even when she was like, oh, I don't know why my arm hurts so much, how was this happening, she's more like, oh, okay, you know, I don't remember anything, so it moves on. So my kind of theory is that they used the device on Amelia when either she was still a kid, and obviously they used it on Pop Pop, because it's a really weird thing to kind of bring into the story to say, hey, Rangers, we've completely changed your memories. And I think until it's either proven or that she remembers, if they go down this road, that it's easier to kind of do on that one. So for me personally, they used the memory device from episode 3, rewrote all the memories and everything and all the thoughts in Amelia and Pop Pop, or at least Amelia only, and then Pop Pop literally took over guardianship, and obviously she thinks that obviously the parts of the family. If they did that, I would be fucking amazing. Like, I would be like, do you know what, that's absolutely really good storytelling. So I kind of really like that. But yeah, that's kind of my theory on it. What are your theories? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of content and you want to hear and see more, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you in a couple of days.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。